When Naruto was first introduced in 1999, it later became one of the first modern manga to be read across Japan, and one of the first Japanese works to become popular across the world. Naruto was critically hailed as one of the definitive pieces of manga for the early 21st century, and as a result it set new standards for storytelling, artwork, lore, and details. But the speculative scenario is this: Masashi Kishimoto never intended for Boruto to be successful. Masashi Kishimoto was known for writing Naruto for a number of years, and during that time he wrote the original story for Naruto, as he was known for being fanatically devoted to creating the entire world, building lore that was Naruto, on the in-depth story for Naruto. Within the industry of writing and drawing for manga, he was known for doing all that he possibly could for the creation of Naruto, and he didn't exactly mind such as he considered it his passion. From information now known, during this time with the overall original Naruto story, it was received so well by readers of the manga, as well as viewers of the original Japanimation, and even international interests all had such favor with it, that anything which would have come after it wouldn't be able to replicate the success earned or respect given by the Naruto manga. These initial theories, which were first discussed during the original era of Naruto, would later re-emerge during the end of Naruto proper and into what Masashi Kishimoto had planned to work on after the story of Naruto was completed. In the mid-2010s, Masashi Kishimoto was ending his work on Naruto. These final works were a series of animated films that concluded the technical story for Naruto, and after spending years of his life on the Naruto brand, he was excited to start a new manga with fresh ideas, and more importantly, different ideas, to what Naruto was, which commenced in 2015. Critics and fans were naturally curious about what he was planning, but there were mixed opinions if he could surpass what Naruto had done for manga in Japan, and for Japanese storytelling in an international medium of expression, spending years of his life formulating new scenarios, new characters, new lore, new stories, and more importantly a new manga that wasn't anything Naruto related, which was heavily promoted, which was finally released in 2019. This was Samurai 8, The Tale of Hachimaru. While Masashi Kishimoto put a lot of effort into establishing a new manga which could have eventually become something massive like Naruto, readers were negative to his new work, and there were clear examples of disappointment from expectations or even assumptions that his new work could have been something as Naruto was. Despite clear hopes that Samurai 8 would have been something, it wasn't, as readership was almost non-existent on Shonen Jump canceled the manga after just 43 chapters. It lasted less than a single year from the 13th of May 2019 to the 23rd of March 2020. Analysts later considered the entire Hachimaru concept to be an utter and complete disaster. Regardless of what Boruto later became, the details surrounding the start of the manga had that originally just to be the Naruto films which concluded this series, and had a glimpse into the future after Naruto's generation had done their ninja escapades, and gave an aspect of the next generation to conclude the entire Naruto story with an aspect for closure, due to the Naruto franchise becoming much more than Masashi Kishimoto or even Shonen Jump had ever envisioned, and naturally because interest with the franchise later forced Masashi Kishimoto back into the franchise after leaving it, as a result of the failure which Hachimaru had been, naturally left him heavily demoralized. Popular opinions had it that if the movies were indeed supposed to have been the end for the Naruto franchise, and this was why the overall tone of quality on depth from the manga to the Japanimation varied, was because of conflicting sources with Boruto, that they were differentiating opinions as to what Boruto could have been, or how it should have been portrayed, and even how it should have continued the theoretical Naruto premise. But it is known now that Boruto should have been at least potentially started far differently than what it was later depicted as.